A special thank you to each of our subscribers who make this channel possible. Here's today's story. In a significant political development, many Florida Republicans, including staunch supporters of President Donald Trump, are expressing strong opposition to the administration's recent proposal to initiate oil drilling off Florida's coast. The proposed drilling is set to occur in the Gulf of America, specifically in what's being termed Program Area B, with drilling activities potentially starting in 2029 and 2030. This decision comes as the Trump administration seeks to expand U.S. oil production in a bid for energy independence, but it has sparked a backlash among lawmakers who prioritize Florida's environmental integrity and tourism economy. The waters under consideration for drilling are at least 100 miles off the coast, yet environmental experts warn that the risks associated with oil spills can have devastating effects that extend far beyond the drilling sites. U.S. Senator Ashley Moody has voiced her concerns, stating, "The new maps released today outlining potential new offshore oil drilling sites in the Gulf of America are highly concerning, and we will be engaging directly with the department on this issue. Preserving our state's natural beauty is deeply important to the millions who call the Sunshine State home, our visitors, and those whose livelihoods depend on tourism. We must act quickly." This sentiment is echoed by other Florida Republicans, including U.S. Senator Rick Scott, who successfully convinced the Trump administration to abandon similar drilling plans in 2018. Scott emphasized the importance of Florida's beaches and coastal waters to the state's economy and environment, asserting, "As Floridians, we know how vital our beautiful beaches and coastal waters are to our state's economy, environment, and way of life. I will always work to keep Florida's shores pristine and protect our natural treasures for generations to come." Governor Ron DeSantis has also weighed in, supporting the 2020 presidential memorandum that urges the Department of Interior to reconsider its stance on offshore drilling. Meanwhile, a group of Republican representatives, including Jimmy Patronis and Scott Franklin, have signed a letter opposing the drilling plans, arguing that it would interfere with military operations at Eglin Air Force Base. On the other side of the aisle, Democrats have long opposed offshore drilling in federal waters, a prohibition that has been in place since 1995. U.S. Representative Kathy Castor has been vocal about her opposition to lifting these restrictions, highlighting the potential risks to Florida's coastal ecosystems and tourism-dependent economy. The Interior Secretary Doug Burgum has defended the drilling proposal, arguing that it is essential for ensuring America's energy independence and economic growth. By moving forward with the development of a robust, forward-thinking leasing plan, we are ensuring that America's offshore industry stays strong, our workers stay employed, and our nation remains energy dominant for decades to come, Burgum stated. However, the backlash from Florida lawmakers suggests that the administration may face significant hurdles in moving forward with its plans. The bipartisan opposition reflects a broader concern that the potential economic benefits of drilling do not outweigh the environmental risks, particularly in a state that heavily relies on tourism and its natural beauty. As the debate unfolds, Florida's political landscape remains tense, with many calling for urgent action to protect the state's coastal waters from the potential dangers of offshore drilling. With the administration's plans still in the early stages, it remains to be seen how this conflict will evolve and what impact it will have on both Florida's environment and its economy. The future of Florida's beaches, a vital asset for both residents and tourists alike, hangs in the balance as lawmakers grapple with the complexities of energy production and environmental stewardship. That's all for this story. We upload videos every day covering many different subjects, so hit that subscribe button to stay informed. Thanks for watching.